After all the sunny weather this summer, early August brought a couple of damper days, but the bit of rain we had did nothing to freshen up the plants. And by the 16th of August, the weather warmed up again and became more settled. It's the middle of August and we've just got back off holiday. When we look round our garden, it's really showing stress through lack of water. All the plants are wilting and it's looking really scruffy. So I'm going to cut the lawn back a little bit this afternoon, tidy up the plants and give them all a good drink of water. Looking at the lawn now, letting it grow has really served its purpose now. There's nothing worthwhile keeping now, so this afternoon I'm going to shorten it. The only other thing still growing on the lawn is some knapweed, so I might just save that, but the rest I'm going to cut it back and generally give the lawn a good tidying up. So my first job, I'm going to deadhead all these daisies and encourage a second flowering. Hopefully they'll come back and give us a second flush. There's nothing looks worse than dead buddleia flowers, especially the white ones. So if I cut these back, it might encourage a second growth from some of the leaf joints. Even the ferns are showing signs of stress. It's just too dry for them. These nasturtiums are well past their best, but they've still a lot of flowers on them, so I just hope they've done the job and produced a lot of caterpillars, which now might have gone to pupate somewhere. Again, these daisies look really tired and burnt up, but I'm going to cut them back, give them a good watering tonight and hopefully recover and we'll get some more flowers on them. The whole garden does look really tatty. In fact, it's really suffered this year through lack of rain. Overhanging our garden is Hallel's plum tree.
We've had a good season this year, haven't we? We picked all the other ones on the other side and now this side. They're never ending. We've never had a year like this before. Since we've been living here, it's been about 15 years. We've had the tree for so many years and it's still, this year it's been really good. The plum, we picked over probably 15 kg or something, probably more. And they're never ending. And they've come early as well this year.
It's early September and the garden really needs a bit of a tidying up. Even though I garden for wildlife, cutting the dead flowers back makes the garden feel a little bit more cared for. Snails don't bother me, we've hundreds in the garden. Now we're into September, the garden's lost its vigour and sadly it's beginning to fade. It's that time again to cut back and trim the hedges, carried out by Hal Hill. And now for a surprise. A fully developed elephant oak moth caterpillar crossing our lawn. The record dry hot summer is now back to normal, with the usual fairly unsettled weather. Since I fell off the high steps, Hal, our neighbour, now cuts back and trims the hedges, but I still prune back our copper acer. If I don't clip this back every year, it shades all over the border and we'll have no flowers there, so every year about this time, middle of September, I cut it back to a manageable size. All the leaves and branches are chopped for our compost heap. The 16th of September, the start of another wet, windy, unsettled spell. We've had 71 millimetres of rain over the last 3 days. Clearing some of the leaves from the pond, I made a surprise discovery. A baby newt. Probably the first newt in our garden pond for 40 years. The autumn song of the robin. It's a pleasant morning for another loose tidying up. It's the end of September and I really have had to start cutting back the garden because it's done so well this year. I know it's a wildlife garden, but I'm just going to have to bring it back, nip it round the edges so it looks a bit more controlled again. I've also pulled up a lot of the foliage around the stream. We can now see it again as well as hear it. A late flowering water haven, but most of the flowers are now dying back for the winter. It's the end of September and the garden, which gave us so much growth and colour in the summer, is now dying back. So we'll see you all again in October or early November.